Hey everybody, it's that Millennial Dad. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm publishing an upload. It's January 1st, 2025. So, I've been doing a lot of chewing on the memories of this past year. Been setting some goals with my family. We even talked to our kids about that today. We made little goal charts with fun stickers. I looked at my YouTube channel content and just cringed a little bit about how long it's been. I'm sorry, especially if you're new here. I promise this isn't normal. If you look back, there's other videos. This has been going on for a while. It's been a weird, especially past 6 months. But I wanted to talk about that just for a brief second. This isn't necessarily a normal upload. It's kind of like an Uno Taco, but if you don't know what that is, maybe you got to check out the playlist. It's mostly just me talking about random stuff that's on my mind. I know that's not for everybody. I also do pressure washing stuff. If you've been here for a while, well, switching gears here, I'm sorry. I do value your subscription. I value your time. I thank you for the support, the comments, the likes, the following along, the sharing of this journey. That is being a millennial and a dad and figuring things out, or not figuring it out and either pretending I am or completely admitting that it's not figured out. So I do not want to forget 2024 for a couple of reasons. First of all, I believe that 2024 was important. It was an important year for me as a person, for my family, and it was an important year as, I guess, kind of like a puzzle. It's like a piece of the puzzle that I think it doesn't make sense right now, but I think one day it will. So I don't want to forget it. And I personally, for me, I don't want you to forget it. I would hope that in the midst of whatever it was, the good, the bad, the highs, the lows, whatever you felt in 2024, it's not for nothing. It's not a waste. Even if you're absolutely 100% convinced that I'm wrong, I would just propose the possibility, the remote 1% possibility, that it might have had a purpose. And that's only something that can be realized if we have a future, and our future isn't guaranteed. But I look at 2025 and I think, hey, because of 2024, I think 2025 needs 2024, and I'm going to be optimistic about that, and I'm going to see it in a hopeful way. So I don't want to forget it. Also, I just think that the relationships in our life, if we want to forget a year, a lot of times it requires us to kind of set aside the humanity of our experience. That's kind of a weird idea, but hear me out here. It's not just about, say, like, it's not the baseball game I got to go to. It's the people I shared that experience with. It's being a part of something. And so much of this past year has been being a part of something. And sometimes those things I didn't want to be a part of, but I got to be a part of. I want to share just a couple of those things before I'm done. And so I'm pretty much done. That's the idea here, and that was my thoughts, and that's what I wanted to share with my kids and whoever else you are out there on the internet. I think this past year for me, here some of those core moments were celebrating my grandma's 90th birthday, and then a couple months later getting to see her again and essentially say goodbye, because I don't know how much time we have left. She's still here on this earth. She's still with us. We know it's not going to be much longer, but I'm just so grateful for that time. And even though there's a grieving part of that, even when you're in person in those situations, when you know someone's health is declining rapidly and it's not going to last, it's still it's a bittersweet memory, but it's a powerful memory. Also got to participate in a Spartan race. For me, that was a personal goal. Before I turned 35, I got to participate in a Spartan race, got to I have enough physical health and strength to be able to do that, and I'm incredibly grateful. It was hard, it was painful, but it was fun, and it was an accomplishment that I'm proud of. I got to see the solar eclipse in totality in Ohio with my family. I got to share that with my kids. I mean, I'm kind of a space nerd. I love reading about, seeing videos, seeing pictures about space and stuff, and got to share that with my kids, and that was just a lot of fun. We had a lot of little trips and memories here with family. We moved into a new house this year. I lost my job this year, but losing my full-time job has really made me reevaluate, and there's so many positives on the other side of that. So I'm excited. I am excited about what this leads to, about what this means for the future, what it's making me evaluate in myself, and how that's going to lead to good things. And I can't go without speaking about the Hurricane Helene. Really, really, really impacted me and my family because we live in close proximity to where this happened. We live on the East Coast. We live in the state of North Carolina, and I have personal memories from childhood. I remember, I know these places that you see on social media, that you've seen in the news, and it's been very personal to us because I have volunteered. I've gone out there. I've seen the destruction. I was out there just a few days after Helene came through, and it's been really heavy. It's been really hard. It's part of the reason that I've not been uploading. It's just whether it was the time it was taking to do that and the energy to do that, or it was just the sadness, like not feeling that, like there's not a creative energy flowing out because just so it's just like a heavy, it's just been heavy. And so that's really impacted our experience the past few months. And I'm thinking of those families. I'm praying for those families, and I hope that we all collectively will not forget them either. And again, while I would love to go back and somehow make the hurricane not impact these people, I don't want to forget them and forget these stories and forget the people I've met. And there's amazing, beautiful things that are coming out of such a devastating story. And I think we need to honor that. And I want to do my best to honor it and honor those people. 2024. It's been a heavy one. It's been a good one. It's been it's just it's a step along the way, and I think it's important for the future, and I think it's going to contrast. I believe it's going to contrast 2025. I'm looking forward to it. It's hopeful, and I hope you're feeling the same way. If you're not, I hope that you will either seek help, or that you will follow along, or that you will comment, like share the journey with somebody, share what you're going through. It's 2025. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to the reality of actually seeing. I'm not making any promises here, but more to come for sure. So thanks again. It's that Millennial Dad. Hope that gave you something to chew on. I'll see you guys in the next video.